Eat.
It's 8 o'clock, and you know what that means.
8-Bit Bros time. Late edition.
Late edition.
Late edition. You know what to do. Put your kids in the closet. Not a kid-friendly show.
Don't press that.
Not a kid. I'm talking here.
Sorry.
God, NSFK. Not a kid-friendly show. Adult language, adult content.
NSFK, what does that mean?
Not safe for kids.
Oh, I never knew that.
It came from him. God.
There is no him. I didn't introduce anybody yet.
Fine.
Bro.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Oh, how you like that, buddy? How's that feel?
Oh, God.
How's that feel? Oh, how you like that, buddy? How's that feel?
Oh, God.
How's that feel?
I'm listening to 8-Bit Bro. I'm listening to 8-Bit Bro.
Welcome back to another fun-filled fact debacle that we like to call the 8-Bit Bro Show. If anybody wants to know, that's Prodigy. Great fucking tune. Centerbox gets a square. I really don't like the placement of my mic tonight at all. Centerbox gets a square. Renderman.
What up, people?
To the left, me, Webboy. To the right, 846 miles south in his own box. One and only. Thumping loud.
Over there.
Over there. Over where? I know, it's over there. It's over there. Because I should be over there. I'm pointing over there.
No,
yeah,
you should be
but you got to remember when you point.
I know, it's backwards.
Yeah.
It's
camera
over there.
Over there, it's not. It's over
No.
there.
Yeah.
But in theory, in web world, if you go around the globe, you are actually over there.
It's quicker if you fly west.
Flat Earth documentary. Watch it. It's on Netflix. Actually, it's really clowning on the flat earthers is what it really does.
Yeah, well, who was the basketball player?
Called, what is it? It's
What?
32 degrees under the dome or something like that.
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon? What? No. What up, people? I see Brenda in here and Conan and TC Casey in the house. Johnny Jandal Vineyard. And, of course, us. Oh, wait, there's Laura, too. What up, Laura? Thump, you got some fucked up shit going down by you, man. You gotta revote, huh? Gotta revote. They finally figured out the voting fraud, and you guys are gonna just vote all over again.
It must not be that important to us because I haven't heard a fucking word about it.
Oh, well, it's front headline news off of every news site right now. New election ordered in North Carolina.
I'm so glad that I guess my news is better aggregated.
Hey, how is that better aggregated when it's the front page of every news site?
I mean, you would figure that as I was at the home of my news, that it would say something about that, but yeah, no, it's not important on that news site. Let's see. Let's go to this news site. Let's see what this news.
Yeah.
Site
So the guy who would have won it all said, "Fuck it, I quit."
After you put in all the effort to run
Yeah.
and get elected, you're just gonna quit?
Yeah. Mark Harris said, "I had enough of this shit. I'm out."
He said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Okay, so for local news, couple discovers a dozen Lime bikes in their
Oh
scrapyard.
yeah, you
There's a body missing.
you have a great news aggregator.
Power has been restored in parts of Greensboro.
Oh, did that affect you?
No.
Clearly not. He's there.
Just asking. Just asking. Does it say anything about one of the monkeys dying? Peter.
Do they live in Greensboro?
I don't know. Well, you figure if you're reading the Greensburg News,
Not
It should be
Greensboro.
if you're reading your Greensboro News, you should have your headlines.
And
I'm
going down. Now I'm getting some stuff that's outside of Greensboro.
woohoo!
So that's Morehead City. Yeah, this political news doesn't mean a fucking thing to anybody down here in North Carolina.
It's interesting.
Like, because none of us have been told that we got to revote.
Oh yeah, I don't know how the whole revote's going to work yet, but
Apparently they
At
don't
least-
either, so they aren't bothering us with it.
at least it only took them what a year.
I mean, this is hearsay.
Fake news.
Oh, New York Times is hearsay. Okay.
Fake news.
Well,
CBS,
no,
CNN.
what I'm saying is it's
Center.
not on any outlet
well.
that I'm seeing across all the news that I've looked at.
Right. I hear you. I get that.
So according to me and you have it. I don't. You may
Okay.
be bullshitting me.
You
may be. I know you're a troll, man. You do that from time to time, and you could just be fucking with me.
No, I'm not fucking with you.
I mean, you said it's headline news everywhere, and I'm not seeing it.
Well,
And yes,
Don't-
according to our president, the New York Times, CNN, yes, fake news.
Fox. I like Fox.
No, so you lean conservative?
No, I like the opinions they have. I back it up with Al Jazeera's, which is just right down the middle. Here's your fucking news.
I like
with no
Fox is.
Hot for Foxes, yeah.
I
I like what Fox says.
I like the fact that, yeah. See, look, bam, Conan ain't heard nothing either. We live here.
That's interesting. It's the front page of every fucking.
I don't know, man.
News
I think you're getting
outlet.
I think you're getting trolled by your news outlets.
Because
Because if it was front page news everywhere, I live in the state. You'd think that I would have heard something about this.
I see you're on a fake news site.
I'm on a news aggregator.
Yeah, Judge Report. That's worthy.
Hey, man, I'm just saying,
Aggregator.
if it happened in the world and it means something, it'd be the...
If it happened in
Top
the
set.
world and it means something to
Go
Mike
politics.
Judge,
Let's go.
then yeah, it'll be on that site.
Actually, I get a lot of funny stories that I bring to the show off the
So
site.
like I said, if it's important to Judge Report, it'll be there.
It's okay.
It's, like Snoops or Snopes, whatever the fuck you want to call it now, is putting out news articles.
Update, school cereal test positive for pot.
Uh-oh.
28 hospitalized.
Uh-oh.
There's a headline for you.
I wonder if that's like what happened to me when I was a kid and the stupid people ate it.
170-pound Tyrannosaur discovery shows how T-Rex got big. Harbinger of doom.
I'd imagine it's because he ate.
Yeah, I would think so.
709. Never mind. Yeah, it's a dude from the Monkeys died. Who is that? Peter York or what the fuck was his name?
I don't know. Once click on the link, it'll tell you his name.
I heard it and I don't know.
New North Carolina congressional election
name.
ordered after fraud hearing.
Oh, really? It made the Judge Report?
Yes.
It must not be news. Though.
Middle column news, not high top left column news.
Whoa.
I got a chicken restaurant that was robbed twice in 1 week down here, but not for anything. Where it's located, people should not be surprised. It's not the first time that place had been robbed, or the second.
Jeez, twice in the same week? That's
Dude, no. We had a bank that was on an intersection get robbed in a month 5 times.
Peter Tork, that was his name. Peter Tork died at 77 from the Monkees.
The bookies have put out a line that Trump is a heavy favorite in 2020.
Yeah, actually he is, because everything that's coming out of the woodworks right now to try and fill those spots doesn't seem to be highly votable.
2 or 3. 2 or
Bernie.
3. Yeah,
Bernie's the top guy
he'll
right
be
now.
dead by then.
Well, Bernie is the top guy because he's got an established base, and socialism amongst the liberals tends to be really high right now.
He's fucking fake news.
Scientists warn of palm trees and crocodiles in the Arctic.
There you go. Speaking of fake news.
I get some great shit out of Drudge Report.
How is that even? It's not even possible. Maybe in like 100 billion years from now. Palm tree in the Arctic?
Hey, snow comes to LA with powder in Malibu.
Sure, there's plenty of fucking powder in Malibu.
Right.
I mean, come on now. You know that shit. So, what do we got tonight? We got the dude from the Monkees who died. Sorry to hear that.
Michael Jackson Estate is suing HBO over Finding Neverland.
They're suing everyone.
That news is months old now.
Yeah, nobody wants.
It just keeps going. It's just gonna.
Well,
it's one of those things that we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, because he's dead,
and they need to
and
get
now,
more money for the estate.
Right now, all these people or all these fucking biographies and picographies and fucking whatever you want to call them are coming out. Right, the one with Zac Efron, and then the one HBO is doing. There's 2 that pin him as a pedophile fucking rapist, which we all know is the truth. But no, it's not. It's not, because it is never proven. Meanwhile, he paid off 5 families over $100 million to shut the fuck up. So, yeah, Zion's shoe. I see you got that up over there. Did you see that by any chance? Don't highlight reel or anything?
Of what?
College kids, Zion. I don't know.
Duke,
who the fuck
Duke basketball player, Zion blows out shoe, injures knee, and Nike gasps in horror.
Did you see it though? I mean, the fucking shoe just like exploded, and his foot came out the side.
Well, he went on the pivot, and the sole split in half.
Yeah, his foot came out the side and fucked up his knee.
Right. Look, not for nothing. I feel bad for the kid. He's going to have a great pro career, but Duke lost. Carolina won. Suck my balls. I'm a Tar Heel fan. So when it comes down to my level of give a shit in that moment.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm going to gauge it at -2.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Because the kid's going to have a hell of a career as long as this knee injury doesn't turn into nothing serious. And I hope for his sake it doesn't. But, man, I am so glad that we got the win last night. 88-72. And
sure, you won because there's no Zion.
Duke can suck my balls. Hey, it exposes a bigger problem in their lineup.
Footwear fail costs Nike $1.1 billion in the stock market.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Because, dude, the former president Obama was at the game. Yes,
everyone was at the game. That's why the tickets were anywhere between $1,500 to $2,500 a fucking ticket.
Super Bowl price tickets to go sit inside. Yes, Super Bowl ticket prices to get in to watch Duke Carolina. Like I said,
well, it is a marquee matchup in NCAA. I mean,
the former president, literally was rocking a $500 bomber jacket, chilling.
Yeah, there's a whole fucking story on his bomber jacket. I didn't bother reading it because I really
it's a $500 bomber jacket made from a company up in New York.
Okay.
But yeah, and the jacket was pretty smooth, and it's basically another highlight at Obama and his wardrobe choices when they say the dark suit and presidents are inseparable. But if you remember when he was still president, remember the tan suit? Remember how much flack he caught for the tan suit? You know, so you think about moments like that, and then him showing up in the bomber jacket to come to the game. Everybody was like, "Are you serious?" But yeah, Prez was chilling. He didn't give a fuck. He was there to watch
True
the
that.
game.
True that. And Duke's loss doesn't hurt them at all. They're still ranked number 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say number 1 versus number 8.
Yeah.
It
Actually, neither one of them improved their rankings or standings based off that game.
no,
They're
no, but
both still
it was a good win for us on just to have a win against Duke inside our tournament bracket.
Yeah.
It's good to already have a win like that. We'll see what
Sure.
happens with Williamson because this injury, like I said, it exposed a lot. It exposed that their shooting went dramatically another direction. They tried to start shooting threes. I mean, Carolina put up more 2-point shots than Duke had scores.
Actually, the loss does hurt Duke, doesn't it? They dropped down to second in their division, even though they still lead the AP rankings, which makes no sense to me, but whatever. The whole ranking system in college basketball makes 0 sense to me.
Just like it makes no sense in football.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's
too
explainable.
There's too many teams for it to make a lot of sense.
That's right. You got 144 that are fucking.
And how are you
ranked,
going to weight everything equally?
And there's 250 basketball fucking colleges with basketball teams. So.
What is it, like 256 or something like that? I think is where they're at now. 256 NCAA Division 1 programs.
Something like that. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's good. It's absurd, but it's good. Makes the rankings hard, which is just like college too. That's why everybody bitches about that shit. But yeah, Duke at Syracuse Saturday, huh? Sold out crowd, 35,000 fans. How about that?
Duke gets Syracuse without Boeheim.
Well, there'll be no Zion either. So
no. The head coach Boeheim actually hit and killed somebody Wednesday.
Oh yeah. I hear he's a fucking wreck.
I imagine. I was like, because I was talking to Conan beforehand. Before we started, I'm like, this is just like the Tony Stewart situation, and you know, Tony never bounced back from that enough to be able to get back in a car and legitimately put in contention, like racing for him. It was too much on him that he stepped away and just became an owner. And you don't see him at the track a lot either. So I say it's probably still to this day. And now you got to look at Boeheim or whatever the hell his name is.
Jim Boeheim.
You look at him in this scenario and you're like, man, you know, we already know you're going to miss the Duke game. So that's fine. We understand that, you know, you're going to need to take a little bit of time away in order to kind of get your head a little bit in order. But how serious is this? And are you going to be able to, you know, refocus yourself, especially with the death of somebody that is right there on your, like, you're responsible, whether directly or indirectly, you're responsible for the death of another human, you know, and so that's got to be just crazy for him. I couldn't imagine, and
me neither.
Normally, I wouldn't give any shouts out to that guy because he talked a lot of shit about North Carolina in general. So he can, on the normal day, kiss my balls too. But this is rough, man. I wouldn't wish nothing like this on anybody. So
yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Particularly about my city, Greensboro, too. So
yeah, I hear you. What anybody got any opinions on this Jesse Smollett?
I gave you a whole lot of my opinion on it on Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. Now the whole real true story comes out and arrested.
Already out, 100,000 bail.
Yeah, already out. I know that.
Yeah, he got arrested. Pretty much, he got arrested not too long, like right there between when we were talking about the story too. It was.
Yep. Disorderly conduct, falsifying police report, which is a class 4 felony.
Yep.
Up to 3 years in prison. Up to 3 years in prison. $100,000 bond and hand over your passport.
Yeah.
Flight risk. Flight risk.
This guy's a fucking idiot, is what he is.
Well, they're compounding this. They're compounding this with exactly what I say all the time about how in every movement you've got somebody that does something stupid that can wreck a movement. And
Yeah,
with
Black
him
Lives
doing
Matter doing great now, ain't it?
with him doing all the LGBT, saying that this was an attack against him being a gay black man and everything else, and the way this seems to be orchestrated right now, all alleged, but it seems to be pretty quick that they turn the story around that he wasn't attacked. It seems that he was planned on being attacked. So
He fucking paid them with a check, you fucking idiot.
Isn't that check fraud too?
No,
No.
because no, you're
no,
just
because
paying
he
someone.
paid. No, it's
If
not.
you're going to fucking do something that is suspect to the law,
Cash
you
only,
don't write a fucking check.
cash only transactions, motherfucker. What the hell?
You stupid bastard.
Yeah, I know. I thought
to
that was
make
pretty
this
funny. He
whole
wrote two
thing-
checks. He wrote
Yep,
two
it's
checks.
two different guys. Yeah, $3,500 a piece.
Well, he wrote the first one to the other guy, and then when he was like, my brother's gonna help.
Ola and Abel.
He was like, well, $3,500 for him, and wrote him a check.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
It's just gotten dumber and dumber. They've only got 2 shows left to record. I'm surprised that Fox let him come back.
Oh, he'll be read off.
Oh,
They probably let him come back to write him off.
he better only make these next 2 episodes because he better not make the start of next season.
He should be fucking fired.
Yeah, I think it should be immediate, but I understand they're going to give him the benefit of the doubt on at least the criminal case because they're a little bit better than the justice system or Web Boy is in most cases, and they're going to give him the innocent until proven guilty thing, or at least until enough information comes out to hands down say he's guilty.
Allegedly,
Yeah, that's the
he
key word.
orchestrated this crime after he became upset with a threatening letter that was addressed to him and sent to Fox, where Empire is filmed.
Right.
The letter didn't gain enough attention. That's why he did this.
Well, no, they said he was unhappy about how much money he was making.
That's not even true. From what I'm understanding, that is not even true. And that's not even in the police report.
Okay.
That whole is a fucking lie.
Fake news.
It's fake, yeah. A crude letter was sent in an envelope that contained a powdery substance that had magma written on it. Yeah, so if you, make America great again.
MAGA.
MAGA, you
MAGA, excuse me.
lava,
MAGA.
you lava,
You lava
boiling
lover.
Yeah, sorry.
fucking lava lover.
Sometimes my tongue slips when I'm talking about shit that I find to be fucking important, and this guy should, you know what? Someone should beat the shit out of him again. How about that?
That's threatening.
Good. He got pissed off because of the letter that was sent, which he probably fucking staged that too.
The
Didn't gain enough attention in the news. You're not the fucking president or the head of CNN or fucking post office. It was aspirin in the goddamn envelope. Ooh. Please. He was dissatisfied. He was also dissatisfied with his salary. That is true.
You just
But
told
it
me
all
was a lie.
stemmed. Yeah, it all.
Not fake news.
No, it all stems from this alleged letter that was sent. This
Retraction.
guy's a fucking idiot. He has no business on television ever again.
Yeah, well, he is making the filming of these next 2 episodes, and will be at least part of the cast, at least for that. So we'll see how all that actually ends up planning and panning out. But
I mean, Jesus Christ, you got people fired and fucking blacklisted from a lot of different places for something a lot less.
director got removed from movies because of lesser
A
allegations.
Yeah, a racist tweet from fucking
what
10
was
years
his-
ago.
What was his name?
You talking about the actor, the director?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. That was fucking.
Oh boy,
What
from
movie was it?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, right.
John Lasseter. No.
No, not John Lasseter. John Lasseter was the head of Pixar.
Somebody in the
He's
chat room
gone.
hook me up.
He's gone.
I don't have the brain power to go look it up.
Brian O'Brien in the house. Obviously happy about his Apollos being 2-0.
And the Iron are 2-0.
Oh, and the Hot Shots are 2-0.
And they got the Stallions again.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I don't know.
Did you all hear about AT&T, Nestle, Hasbro,
Oh boy, Nestle.
and everyone else pulling out of YouTube due to pedophile activity.
hold on.
Restate that. You better correct yourself right now.
Why should I correct myself?
Because it's not pedophile activity.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Videos
No,
of
it's
kids
not.
with pedophiles lurking on them in the comment section.
That's-
Pedophile activity.
That
not
is
pedophile.
pedophilic activity.
Yeah, but you made it seem like there are pedophile videos on fucking YouTube.
No, I didn't.
And the last thing I want is for them to come after us since we're broadcasting on their platform right now.
Yeah, okay.
They don't monetize us. They give actual.
They don't monetize us. They don't give a shit about us.
We don't
Yeah,
have enough.
We don't
follow-
gain. We don't gain any advertising dollars for them, so we're.
The
They don't
truth-
care.
the-
AT&T says pulling its all advertising from YouTube after reports of pedophiles openly using the platform. Nestle and Epic Games have also pulled their ads.
Yep.
The report follows pedophiles have latched onto videos of young children and lurk in the comment section.
Yes. Yes.
It's
Yes.
okay.
Pedophilia activity.
This-
define that.
This story is kind of a stage by stage story. YouTube Kids went through something a little over a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that, where there was videos that were being catered in a certain direction that weren't children videos or kid friendly. They were more suggestive and manipulative in nature. So YouTube wasn't really, all it was tagged, and then somebody flagged it going, hey, this shit's not right. And so they had that going on, and then there was some other shit that happened, and then now there's this new trend of like people finally starting to go through and read a lot of these comments and find out that these pedophiles literally have group chats going on inside these comment sections.
Did anybody read the fucking story? Did anybody do any research on it, or are you just reading the headline over there, Red?
Oh, me?
I've
I've been listening to it for the past 2 weeks.
Okay, because what's going on? You can call it pedophile activity if you want. I find that racist. How about that?
Well,
That's
is
not-
a
wouldn't
be
pedophilic
racist. It's racist.
activity.
It's racist to people, period. What's going on is
Racist
there
to pedophiles.
has been a bunch of videos on YouTube where I forgot the term. I'm going to YouTube because I searched it today and went through it all.
They said
shit.
within 1 or 2 searches you can get to these videos and then find the comments.
If you search for the proper topic.
Right. If you're a
Bathing
pedophile,
suit.
if you're
No.
a pedophile, you know what you're looking for.
Really? Because it's like bathing suit.
Young children.
Swimsuit viral, I believe, is the search term that was latched onto. And this is how they found it. Okay, there are a slew of videos on YouTube of people modeling bathing suits. Women of all ages. Go to the store, buy 6 bathing suits, come home, set up your cams, and do your talk show about all the new bathing suits, the new fashions that are coming out. Well, little kids are doing it too. And what you're seeing in the comments is people who are going, hey, pause the video at 6 minutes and 13 seconds. Can you really rub one out? Because at 6 minutes and 13 seconds, the kid might have moved this way and, oh, you got a crotch shot. Or at 4 minutes and 12 seconds, there might have been a nipple slip.
So you don't consider this pedophilic activity?
No, not at all. Not at all.
So say
It's
it
a bunch
was
of fucking idiots on the
your
internet.
say it was your 13-year-old daughter in the video, and they were making these comments about her.
My 13-year-old daughter would not be modeling.
Okay,
fuck
my
it.
13-year-old daughter is not these trashy whores that are on the internet. She's better than that, is what it sounds like you're saying.
No, I see. My kids are completely monitored with their internet activity. They don't have Facebook accounts. They don't have YouTube accounts. They don't have any of that shit. No Facebook, no YouTube. They control YouTube, but there ain't a video of my kids on fucking. They don't put them up. They don't produce them. They don't have their own channels. Period. This is another one of these stupid fucking parents. Okay, is it pedophile activity?
So
Okay, maybe.
now it's not the creep's fault that he's out here looking for stuff to look at. This is now you're saying everybody else's fault because pedophiles are possible.
Hey, everything's fucking possible. Why don't you go look at all the fucking
I don't know, man.
animal videos where
don't know,
all the
man.
guys who are into
I ha-
bestiality going, hey, pause it right here. The dog's dick's hanging out.
I have to say,
I don't hear nobody. I don't hear
strongly-
nobody fucking bitching about that, though.
Well,
Nobody.
I guarantee you there actually probably is what would be considered a large group of people who probably complain about that, but they're not the ones getting the news right now. And to sit here and say that making comments about young children, especially in a sexual nature, not being pedophilic activity.
Hey, bro, dude, you know that chick who walked down the block yesterday I said was really fucking hot and I'd like to bang her? Turns out she was only 15. Didn't know it. She looked 22.
Yeah.
Does that make me a pedophile? Does that make me a pedophile?
If you still maintained the same opinion.
Okay, obviously.
After you found out she was
and not for anything, we're not talking about guys who don't fucking know that this girl is 12.
Well, yeah, it's quite obvious.
You're trying to give these guys an easy way out of this by saying, "Oh, I didn't know she was 12."
I'm not giving anybody an easy way out.
Well, yeah, it sounds like you don't want to call them pedophiles when they're fucking pedophiles. Sick, dirty pedophiles.
I don't know.
No, you speak like you really do know. These guys aren't pedophiles. How many of them do you know? How many of them do you know?
I'm just saying I don't agree with it.
No, I'm just saying I don't agree with your assessment of it. I think that that's pedophilic activity if you are commenting of a sexual nature about a child.
I get your point. Okay. I get your point. But to say that they're fucking banding together, there's no proof. There is no proof. Look, I've seen half these videos. It's one or two people. It's not fucking 45 comments threaded. I went through it today. Spent 2.5 hours researching.
Yeah, but it's if it's one comment
and
of one person, it's still pedophilia.
What I also noticed is that Google's algorithm is so fucking broke that they shut off comments on videos they should never have. I did a lot of fucking looking at that in that article today because I needed to see this for myself because YouTube's loaded. My nephews are on YouTube constantly. It's loaded with crap. And Google's done what they can to fix it. This is just another one of those woodworks. Go out there. You want to go after all these fucking people? You better go after everything.
Well, see,
because I'm still seeing massive racial.
Not for anything. This is, like I said, this is a story that's been ever evolving and developing about YouTube and where their responsibility for content and comment, where they're responsible. And so
those aren't the videos. So they're saying young children, often girls.
Here is the search term. It's called bathing suit haul. That's the search term. Read the article. I'm sure you got it there. Unless that article is not as in-depth and entailed.
This is CNBC, I don't know how in-depth or
I don't have the fucking article that I found it on. It might have been Radar or some shit like that, which was highly detailed. Well more than the blurb you get on CNN or whatever fucking news site you're trolling through. But it's called Bathing Suit Haul or Swimsuit Haul. And you can go troll it yourself and see what the fuck's going on.
All right, we got to go to break.
YouTube's algorithm is broken.
Well, that's also what one of the main arguments is, and that's also what a lot of these advertising companies are complaining about.
Well, you see, Ian, before we go to break, you're absolutely right. The advertising companies, I'm down with that. Back the fuck out. And none of them really backed out. They put it all on hold.
Well, yeah, because they want them to work on the algorithm.
Right. But they're not going to back out because they're making a fucking ton of money off of YouTube, just as YouTube makes a ton of money off them.
Right.
It's a two-way street there, so no one's backing the fuck out. Like 8 months ago or 10 months ago or 12 months ago when we had this conversation, oh, God, YouTube's going to be dead because the advertisers pulled out. Really? Did it hurt them? It did for 1 month.
It hurt them for 6 months. It hurt their bottom line for 6 months, and they took a major hit. The larger point in the last adpocalypse was how it completely shifted the type of content and the monetization of already large YouTubers.
Okay, so before we go to break.
Guy, what do you got?
So Nestle and Epic Games pulled some advertising.
Right, Fortnite.
Grammarly and Peloton, whose ads ran with these alleged videos, are in negotiations alongside YouTube to come to a reasonable what are they calling it here? In conversations with YouTube to resolve the issue.
Yeah. Resolving it is fixing your broken penguin algorithm.
All right, Epic Bros. We can
Of course, you know Epic Games is not pulling out. They make too much money fucking advertising Fortnite.
You said pull out.
Oh, stop. We're talking about kids and pulling out now? And he wants to yell at me?
Actually, that was actually in chat.
Hey, Pip Pros, we'll be back right after this.
Listen and imagine. It takes 5 seconds to send a text, and for those 5 seconds, you're driving blind. Life is worth more than a text. Stay alive. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
If you have a pet, you know how difficult it can be to handle business. Ranger Rob's pet poopy bags are #1 and the #2 business. Ranger Rob pet poopy bags are easy to manage with handles and they're extra wide. These bags come in all shapes and sizes. With 120 per box, that's about a 2-month supply. Ranger Rob pet poopy bags are made from biodegradable material that make it effortless and easy to make knots so that you do not have to touch the business. The box even transforms into a handy dispenser. Ranger Rob pet poopy bags are even lemon scented. They are made big enough for even the largest of dogs and thick enough to ensure that there is no mess. They're also great for cat litter boxes. Simply place your hand in the bag, pick up the waste, and reverse the bag over your hand and tie. Head over to RangerRobShop.com for more information on Ranger Rob's pet poopy bags.
Bud Light presents Real American Heroes.
Real American heroes.
Today we salute you, Mr. Losing Locker Room Reporter.
Mr. Losing Locker Room Reporter.
Wherever a semi-naked man is crying like a schoolgirl because he lost a ball game, you are there.
So sad, too bad now.
Why did they lose? Because some millionaire dropped the ball. A millionaire who needs a mic stuck in his face on national television.
Oh, no.
Go ahead. Wear your cashmere blazer to work. No one's going to pour champagne on it where you're going.
They'll just lose us.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, oh bringer of bad news. You're not a big loser. You just interview them.
Don't wanna talk about it.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
You got something you want to get off your chest? We want to hear it. Call in 917-720-3038. The Ironic Radio hotline is now open. Ironic Radio. Well, isn't it?
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene I set. I like to stand in the crowd and watch the people wonder, damn. But think about it, then you understand. I'm just an addict, addicted to music. Maybe it's a habit. I gotta use it, even if it's jazz or the quiet storm. I hook a beat up, convert it into hip-hop form. Write a rhyme and graffiti in every show you see me in. Deep concentration, cause I'm no comedian. Jokers are wild, if you wanna be tame. I treat you like a child and you're gonna be named another enemy, not even a friend of me. Cause you'll get fried in the end when you pretend to be competing. Cause I just put your mind on pause and I complete when you compare my rhyme with yours. I wake you up and as I stare in your face, you seem stunned. Remember me, the one you got your idea from. But soon you start to suffer. The tune will get rougher when you start to stutter. That's when you had enough of fighting. It'll make you choke. You can't provoke, you can't cope. You should have broke because I ain't no joke. Question as serious as cancer. Who can keep the average dancer hyper as a heart attack? Nobody smiling, cause you're expressing the rhyme that I'm styling. This is what we all sit down to write. You can't make it, so you take it home, break it and bite. Use pieces and bits of all my hip-hop hits. Get the style down packed, then it's time to switch. Put my tape on pause and add some more to yours. Then you figured you're ready for the neighborhood chores. The EMC, don't even try to be. When you come up to speak, don't even lie to me. You like to exaggerate, dream and imaginate, then change the rhyme around that could aggravate me. So when you see me come up, freeze, or you'll be one of those 7 MCs. They think that I'm a new jack, but only if they knew that. They who think wrong, or they who can't do that style that I'm doing, they might ruin patterns and paragraphs based on you and your offbeat DJ. If anything he play sound familiar, I'll wait till he say play him. So I'ma have to diss who broke. You can get a smack for this. I ain't no joke. The microphone like a grudge. Be a whole record so the needle don't budge. I hold a conversation cause what I invent, I nominated my DJ the president. When I'm I'll keep a freestyle going steadily. So pucker up and whistle my melody. But whatever you do, don't miss one. There'll be another rough rhyme after this one. Before you know it, you're following the fiending, waiting for the punchline to get the meaning. Like before, the moral of my story I'm telling. Nobody beats the R, so stop yelling. Save it, put it in your pocket for later. Cause I'm moving the crowd and be a rectificator. No interruptions till the mic is broke. When I'm gone, then you can joke. Cause everything is real on a serious tip. Keep playing and I get furious quick. And I take you for a walk through hell. Freeze your dome, then watch your eyeballs swell. Guide you out of triple stage darkness. When it get dark again, then I'ma spark this microphone. Cause the heat is on. You see smoke and the finish when the beat is gone. I'm no joke, no joke, no joke.
Eight-Bit Pros, late edition.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're learning.
It's Thursday.
Such a dick.
I
ruined it.
Yeah, I did. I did it because you wanted to be a douche about it, so I douched you right back. That's a double douche.
Yeah, you still get minus points.
That's okay. I don't give a fuck. I've accumulated I've accumulated so many points in my life. You couldn't take away enough.
I took them all away.
You can take them all away. I still
did.
have more.
No.
Still have more.
You can try and hide them. I got the ones in between the mattress too.
It ain't no joke.
No joke.
Nope. You know, a lot of those videos that they're talking about are well over 2 years old.
I'm not surprised. It just proves that the system's broken.
The system is way broken. We all know that. Everything is.
And I'll say it again. I mean, the fact of the matter that these parents, and I'll take it to the point that you said, you know, you would never allow your daughters to do anything of that point.
No.
And I get all that. And that's a very fair, valid point. And it kind of proves where I'm going to go with this, that it kind of boils down to parenting. If you're going to let your 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old daughter do this on the internet, what's wrong with you?
It's like all the parents who let their fucking kids go on goddamn video chat apps.
No,
I mean, I'm talking web shit.
Yeah, well, it's all the same thing. I mean, I mean, at the end of the day, it really does boil down to parenting and what these parents are allowing their children to do. So
I will agree to a.
It's bad parenting.
I will agree to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Where the YouTube Kids category has needed heavier monitoring, not only by the parents that are letting videos go up or the companies that are putting videos up, because some of these are companies putting videos up. That not only is it partially their responsibility, but at the same time, I mean, I can point the finger at them if I want to, but the son of a bitch is still a pedophile. And to say it's not pedophilic activity
Yes, of course it is. I took the opposite stance to create the argument and rise as we went to break. Of course, it's pedophilia activity. If you're looking at a fucking kid that way and got to tell people to pause the video at 6 minutes and 23 seconds so you can get a fucking camel toe shot to rub one out, you're a fucking pedophile. You're completely a fucking pedophile. And yes, you're right. It's one fucking search and 6 clicks and you're lost in a world of...
Didn't they create the dark web for this shit?
Yeah, but then the government infiltrated the dark web.
Okay, so that's not where...
They're well, not for anything. I mean, they're not. This isn't the first like signs of trying to gain public acceptance.
Yeah.
Pedophiles have recently been on a plight of their own to say that as long as they're not acting towards their behavior with actual children,
IRL,
yeah.
in real life.
Yeah, seeing as they're not targeting, that they should have a level of forgiveness about it. No, quit looking at children.
Yeah, but any which way you, I guess, any which way you look at it. I mean, if you're a pedophile and this is your thing, at some point in time, you're finding content that was produced by someone that is
a
pedophile, and you're engaging, and whether you're saving it to your computer, doing whatever you do, then you've just crossed the line there, because now you're not doing the right thing by turning the people in that are exploiting these children for your own personal satisfaction.
Oh, R. Kelly.
And that's a huge problem.
Yeah, R. Kelly.
So there is no gray area. There is no fine. There is no, hey, if I do it in my own bedroom under my own guise, and I'm not affecting children in any way, shape, or form, it should be okay. No, it shouldn't.
No.
Nothing about it makes it okay.
On the
in
other side
any
of the coin,
way, shape, or form.
Go ahead. On the other side of the coin.
Khloe Kardashian is going to be the next Bachelorette.
Really?
Seems to be the one who's getting the most nods to get the spot.
I did not know that.
That's because I guess the Kardashian show is about to die on E. So in order to keep the Kardashians relevant, she's going to go and...
will never die.
So
you want to know why it won't die?
It's just so terrible. 25
bazillion followers across social media. Has anybody even fucking realized that these girls are not worth dating? Everyone who dates a fucking Kardashian girl, they wind up getting cheated on. Multiple times. Every fucking partner they have. Bachelorette, huh? That should be interesting. I might actually tune in for that.
Did that make Drudge?
I don't know if that made Drudge.
It's on ET Online too.
It might have made Drudge. Hold on, let me make sure it happened. Is it on Facebook?
I don't know.
If it's not on Facebook. It could be fake news.
I don't know. Them fucking girls will just go on forever. I mean, the amount of followers they have is what keeps them relevant. In all honesty, I mean, plus the hijinks.
And in the other comment of that, actually,
Go ahead. R. Kelly.
2 more misconduct, sexual misconduct.
2 women.
Allegations.
2 more came out. Yeah, plus the new video that has surfaced. Now, how come they didn't arrest the guy who fucking had the video? I mean, if he had the fucking video for 10 plus years, that kind of makes him a pedophile too. Besides whatever R. Kelly is doing. This piece of shit. I don't understand how he's not in jail.
He will be.
Yeah, but look at the fucking lives he's ruined at this point. It's like going on like 20 fucking years of abuse, and then he got smart and changed it to 18-year-olds, so he couldn't get in trouble anymore. I guess you call that being smart. I don't know. I have no idea. So no shit, Kardashians, huh? That might save that show.
I thought you said the show won't go anywhere because of its social media.
I meant fucking Bachelorette because that show has plummeted in the last 10 years from like a 7 million 6 share down to a 1.1 or some shit like that.
All those reality TV shows are dying a
The
slow death.
only one that survived the fucking long tail is The Bachelor. That thing gets phenomenal ratings.
Which is just dumbfounding. I guess no, not really, because it's one dude and
Right, more people want to watch
20-something
stupid fucking women
women?
than stupid men.
20-something women
Yes.
going after one man.
Yeah.
That's always going to make better TV.
Yeah.
Than
Why do
one
you-
woman and 20-something men.
It's like, why do you think Big Brother survived so long? Oh,
I don't know how
Who's
that or Survivor has survived as long as it has.
who's gonna have sex in the hot tub and then claim it never happened and sue for it later on? And
It's like that other show that I walked into your place and you and IDK were watching, that yacht show. Did you ever see that one, Thump? It's some show about
she was watching that.
a whole yacht crew with a captain, and there's all this intermingling shit going on amongst the crew.
Yeah, she was watching that. I watched an episode and was like, oh God, give me my 30 minutes back.
You ever see that, Thump?
I don't watch reality television if at all I can help it.
Agreed. As I said, I walked into their place and it was on the TV.
The Haunting of Hill House Season 2 will be called The Haunting of Bly Manor. Different house, different people.
Right.
There you go. I didn't know that. We were talking about it earlier, and that was a damn good show. Definitely worth watching. Can't wait to see where they go with it. Speaking of movies and shows, Thor, Chris Hemsworth, will be Hulk Hogan in the Hulk Hogan biop. I'm curious to see how that. I mean, he kind of does look like Hulk Hogan.
I think it should be played by Ezekiel the Third.
That's pretty good. That's pretty funny. Ezekiel the Third. I just don't. Thor. I mean, I guess there's really no one better to play Hulk Hogan than him. He kind of does look like him, and I'm sure with some makeup will look pretty damn close.
Is Hulk Hogan gonna be the one of the producers?
I don't know. I'm sure he'll have a small cameo somewhere like Stan Lee. I don't know. I just wrong one. That's Elton John one.
Yeah. They're calling Elton John the Bohemian Rhapsody of this year. Rocket Man.
Hollywood has no fucking content.
Nope.
They have no fucking ideas and no content. And this is why Netflix is winning the race. Because they don't give a fuck how much money they spend.
Amazon's not far behind them either.
You know, this is like Apple. Apple wants to create this whole streaming shit, and they have thrown no money at producing their own shows. And actually, Netflix really doesn't produce many of their own shows. They just buy them.
Or they license them
Right.
from overseas.
Well, yes.
Which is what they do with content here overseas.
Right. But Netflix is getting smart. They just canceled the rest of their Marvel shit. Jessica Jones, bye-bye.
Yeah, Jessica Jones and Punisher.
Punisher, bye-bye. Done. Which I think was a smart move, because if you're paying someone else for content, then you have no control of it. They were basically licensing the content. And only 30% ownership. That doesn't help.
Sorry, Lou,
So-
can't answer your call, buddy.
Oh, Lou. You could answer it and go talk to him.
Yeah, see, now that came
Why
from...
Oh,
are
yes, I could definitely do that.
Why are you bouncing over here? What is this shit?
What?
That is Ezekiel the Third.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said it. Good call.
That was him when he literally shaved his head that way. He grew his hair out. They straightened it, bleached it. He grew his beard out. They did the Fu Manchu, And that is a literal, like, dye and bleach job for him to do that. Like, he did that. That's not like a Photoshop to make him look like that. Was for a day he looked like that.
Yeah, and like I said, I think a great call because he looks like him. Definitely looks like him.
I was like, oh shit, somebody playing Hulk Hogan. I want this guy.
When's that movie supposed to drop?
Which?
The Hulk Hogan Experience or whatever.
They just signed him to do it, so it hasn't even started filming yet. So you got to figure what, 2 years? Probably just in time for Hulk Hogan to make some sort of miraculous, great fucking comeback in some wrestling arena somewhere, or wrestling organization somewhere. Oh wait, that would be WWE because he's back on the contract with them. I would rather see a Ric Flair movie.
That'll come too.
It's a better story. It's definitely a better story.
My sister-in-law actually knew Hulk Hogan, taught his kids.
Oh, I forgot his real name now.
Terry?
Terry, thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
He said he was actually a very down-to-earth, nice guy.
I've heard that also. Yeah, I've heard that also.
Like, he is the complete antithesis of everything that you've ever experienced of knowing the Hulk Hogan persona. He is an average Joe who just happened to make him in the wrestling arena.
Him and Flair now are that kind of people. Like Flair now is that kind of guy. Like there was at Flair at the early stage and height of his, he was a bit of a prick. But he's definitely calmed down and a lot more laid back now. He had a lot of family issues that he turned around and tried to fix post, like, the height of his career. The Four Horsemen. Post the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
When he really started to try and fix some things, because his relationship with his daughter wasn't really good there for a while. And, you know, she's whooping ass right now, so, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who was the one that became governor?
Ric Flair's career went down when he got involved with fucking WWE.
Jesse the Body Ventura?
Jesse the Body?
Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, he's no longer a...
It's funny when I was out there and...
Conspiracy theorist. Stupid
hanging with Max and hanging with, like, the local people. I didn't bring up the topic, but he came up as a topic. And do you know he never wanted that job?
No.
He did it as a joke.
Yeah.
It was a flat-out joke just to kind of go and prove the idiocracy of the whole system, so to speak. And then all of a sudden he won. He's like, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing.
No, but he learned really quick. He learned real quick. He was a really good governor for them. He did a great job. When he was in that position, it was kind of like it took everybody a little bit by surprise. Like, even when he won, the people who voted for him were like, holy shit, he won. You know, it was kind of one of those moments. Now, if you want some really good, like, and I'm going to give YouTube the advertising dollars right back here. This is why I didn't mind talking shit about him earlier. Is because you turn around and you give him JRE, the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yes.
Go watch his Jake the Snake. If you want good wrestling stories, and I know we've got a couple of wrestling shows that have been involved with the network. Y'all want some good wrestling stories, go watch the JRE when he talks to a lot of these older wrestlers. He sat down with a couple of these guys, and more recent was the Jake the Snake interview that he did. And, oh, man, these guys are so brutally honest about what their life was, like being a wrestler in what we will call the highlight and heyday of, like, when wrestling was at its peak fandom.
Yeah.
Has it ever really died down? I mean, it's kind of it kind of just
there's a lot of shit talking about what it is now. Indie wrestling's making a bigger comeback than the big networks, and
yeah, but I mean, it's one of those entertainment experiences, I don't want to call it a sport, that is generationally independent. Like my cousin, the mad scientist, Nick Ficcarelli. I remember being at his house as a kid.
Yeah.
And it would come on, and it was back in the day of like Iron Sheik, Junkyard Dog.
Sure. The good years.
You know, Superfly Snuka, Hulk Hogan.
Magnificent
like
Morocco.
Those years, you know, Magnificent Morocco. You know, that is like the wrestling that I identify with, because that was really the only time I ever really watched wrestling. Like when I grew up and went to college and all that, that was never on the radar. Even today, I'm not going to flip through what limited channels I have and go, oh, there's wrestling on, or make it a point to go watch SmackDown and talk to my friends about it. It's just not on my radar anymore. But he, to this day, still knows everything there's to know.
Follows it. He follows it all.
Yeah, but not just
Japanese
WWE.
wrestling,
It's
all of
like
it.
it's like whatever the other. You're talking all these indie circuits. Like in Japan, there's a huge circuit, and
Japan's always had a very huge circuit. But no, around here the indie circuits, mainly because friend of the show, Brenda, she has of course been launching shows over on what is that?
12?
What is that? Blog Talk Radio,
Yeah,
and
Blog Talk
and,
at 12?
she got Carnage.
Yeah.
He wrestled Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah.
Like if you old wrestling guy, you know who Abdullah the Butcher is. Well, Carnage does a show on Blog Talk now. Like I follow him on Facebook. Like it's not. I don't watch the new wrestling, but I still like wrestling.
I bet you any amount of money.
Yes, yeah, it's just not. It's one of those things that's just not on my
we
radar.
could easily get 2 wrestlers on this show.
Oh yeah, we could easily get a couple more than that.
I mean, in studio, sitting right here, no problem.
Yeah,
absolutely no problem. Do you want Jake the Snake? We can make that happen. I guarantee you. The fucking guy lives 20 minutes from here. He's a Jersey native.
Hey, I'd be all for the education of it,
pretty
because
sure we could get Tommy Dreamer.
I'd be down for the education of it, because again, it never been on my radar. Even when it was on my radar, but for family gatherings, I didn't care. I didn't care enough.
The Hulk Hogan.
Who did I like? I liked Junkyard Dog. I liked Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan movie.
I didn't like the Iron Sheik. My most memorable wrestling moment of my life
Turn on Iran, number 1.
would be the steel cage iron toe match between Hulk Hogan and the Iron Sheik. That is the only thing that I can honestly say I remember explicitly having sat down and watched the entire thing. I've even worked wrestling events as crew. I know everything that goes into it. Met a bunch of guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they're in the back room getting ready for their matches and doing what they do, hang around and talk. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop an elbow on you, and I'm gonna do this and that. And I saw it. I knew what it was about. Maybe that's why I never really bought into it, just because I didn't get the entertainment value of it.
The Netflix biopic on Hulk Hogan won't cover the sex tape days. It'll chronicle Hulk Hogan's origins in the 70s in Florida and his rise to fame in the WWF, including his days squaring off against Andre the Giant in the 80s. No word on a release date yet, so that answers your question there.
Vicini said go back to the beginning.
I got what you, yeah, okay, Vicini, gotcha.
Took you a minute.
Gotcha. No, I was trying to...
Are we going to burn a break, or you want to do a break?
No, we'll roll a break and regroup, and we got to spin a wheel. We got a few more topics to touch on.
Sounds good to me. All right, Apip Rose, we'll be back right after this.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Come on,
Buckle
can we get
up.
some ice cream?
Everybody, buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but you're in control. So only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Listen up, pet owners. Do you own a dog? Do you go for long walks? Do you go hiking? Do you go on RV trips with your dog? For God's sakes, pick up after your dog. I have made this easy for you. I am Ranger Rob, and I have developed the Ranger Rob poopy bags. They are cost-effective, very large, great handles, waterproof, and biodegradable, and smell like lemon. You can buy a 2-month supply for under $10. So right now, go visit rangerrobpoopybags.com. That's rangerrobpoopybags.com and purchase your poopy bags today.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Nudist Colony Activity Coordinator,
Mr. Nudist Colony Activity Coordinator.
wearing nothing but a whistle and a clipboard. You're living the real American dream. Getting paid to think up fun things to do naked.
Running free.
Sure, there's danger. Vinyl chairs, sunburns, chafage, and lawn darts completely out of the question.
Watch out now.
Your keen instincts tell you to stick to activities that involve lots of bouncing and jiggling. And if that doesn't work, who cares? You're all naked.
It's your birthday.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, nudie boy, because we all know when the going gets tough, the tough get naked.
The Nudist Colony Activity Coordinator.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
You got something you want to get off your chest? We want to hear it. Call in 917-720-3038. The Ironic Radio hotline is now open. Ironic Radio, well, isn't it?
I'm listening to Eat It Bro.
Oh, how do you like that, buddy? How's that feel?
Oh, God.
How's that feel?
What are you, crazy?
Make up your mind. Decide to walk with me around the lake tonight. Around the lake tonight. By my side. By my side. I'm not gonna lie. I'll not be a gentleman behind the boathouse. I'll show you my dark secret. I'm not gonna lie. I want you for mine. My blushing bride. My lover, be my lover, yeah. Don't be afraid. I didn't mean to scare you. So help me, Jesus. I can promise you, you will stay as beautiful with dark hair and soft skin forever. Forever. Make up your mind.
8-Bit Bros, late edition. We're back. Bullshitting. Talking about things that interest us.
Oh, fucking hilarious. I'm over here laughing because I'm finally getting to the text messages that I've gotten during the show. And for anybody who is listening, it's hard for me to keep up with those. But Johnny said he had to go to BBC World News Canada in order to find out about this re-election shit that you were talking about.
Guys don't know how to use the internet then. It's fucking right on the cover of CNN. MSNBC.
Yeah.
CNBC. It's fucking everywhere.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And also according to statements that had transpired earlier, this just in, according to Webboy, children and pedophiles are now 2 additional races.
Oh, that's a good point. It's point worthy. It's definitely point worthy there. That's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Joe Donnelly in the chat room wants to know if the biopic will tell us how many hairs are on Hulk Hogan's head.
12.
I don't even think there's that many. I think they're glued on at this point.
12.
Because you can't weave that shit. They ain't fucking long enough.
I'm sticking with 12.
What up, Jeannie? I have people in and out of chat room. You're right. I'm getting messages all over the place here, too, now that I'm looking at it. It's fucking Twitter and everywhere. Fuck it. I can't keep up with it all tonight. But I guess that's a good thing. Look, I got the tiny little window again. Why am I so tiny? I don't understand that.
Because you're a small man.
I don't get that. But I look cute.
It's because I don't internet.
Can you put 4 of me in there then? Just give me 4 little boxes.
Oh, the Brady Webb.
No. I want to be Andy Warhol. Don't Brady me.
Brady.
I'm not. No, don't. I hate that name.
Brady Bunch, bro, is where I was.
I don't care. You said Brady. Now what are you trying to say?
So what did you say to me outside? What's going to be an Olympic sport in 2024?
2024, new Olympic sport this upcoming Summer Olympics. Breakdancing. Breakdancing will be an Olympic sport. Still trying to get my head around that one. But the host city gets to pretty much choose or lobby and vote on what sports they can bring. That's how we got basketball in, which now they're trying to push the fuck out. But breakdancing, because the Olympics are held where? In France this year? Or in 2024, excuse me, France? And breakdancing is huge there. Fucking astronomically huge. In France. Don't know why.
Paris 2024.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even though the dance originated here.
Breaking.
It's still big here. But he's doing it. Look, he's giving me my 4 little windows. This will last about 8 minutes, and then Thump will go, my fucking CPU is pegged.
No, I won't.
No, I know.
Actually, I just looked at a $17 motherboard today just to be like, yeah, why the fuck not? You don't even want to know. This thing's got a $3,000 processor that goes on it.
Yeah, trust me.
Must be a Xenon.
Trust me, I'm looking because I'm looking at those i9s now because new desktop is coming for me this year. Hands down.
If anybody needs one,
time.
definitely.
Yeah, it's time. I mean, my machine's 5 years old. It's time. I mean, it does what I needed to do. Jeannie wants to know what's going on tonight. Well, we've talked about pedophiles and we've touched on bestiality too, all across the YouTube platform.
I don't remember talking about bestiality.
I mentioned it.
He did.
Jeannie wants to know if you can do a screen like the Brady Bunch. He's working on mine right now.
Actually, if Ren built the format for me, yes.
Oh, yeah, right. All you need is the fucking Windows. Oh, then we could have lots of guests, even though we can't take phone calls.
Yeah, we can take all those.
We take one.
Jeannie already said that next time she called in, she was coming over Skype anyway, so.
Right. So we can put her in the guest box.
Jeannie, if you want to play Fuck, Marry, Kill, call in.
Ooh, Fuck, Marry, Kill. So, yeah, man, breakdancing. What do you think of this? Breakdancing is an Olympic sport. I mean, how are you
I
going to
would
judge
rather
that?
see it go to X Games first as a trial to see whether or not it's successful there. To be honest,
Yeah.
like from a marketing aspect,
Yeah.
to look at it that way, I would rather see it go that way. But I understand what they're probably going to end up doing is adding it into the floor section of gymnastics.
That would make sense. Add it into. I don't know if you'd add it into the floor. No, they're going to have it as their own competition.
Well, I know it's
But
going
it
to
should-
be their own competition,
Yeah,
but
it
it's
should
going to
be-
be in that same arena.
Yeah, it should be held there.
for the gymnastics section. So it will go in cooperation with that portion of your Olympic viewing schedule.
Oh, Thump, I'm sorry to kill your fun with the windows, but you're definitely going to have to go back to something because Jeannie's going to call in and play. Oh, she can't Skype in yet.
So download Skype, create an account.
Don't, because that could be a nightmare for anybody.
Why? It's an app on your phone.
Oh, yeah. You got to set up an account, and then you got to tie it to a Microsoft account. And
She already has Skype. She just can't message. She can't call in yet. She has other shit going on.
Gotcha.
Remember,
Gotcha.
she already said last time she had Skype.
What was the other? You had that article up there. Oh, no, you didn't. You were on Wikipedia. I thought they were bringing in other events also, but I'm not sure. I saw the breakdancing, and it was like, okay, interesting. But how do you pull that off? I mean, where are you getting your judges from?
You can't call on the phone, Jeannie. No.
Why can't we take one call?
I
I
have no Skype credits to add her.
Oh, we would have to call her to have Skype credits. I got 36 cents.
Skateboarding is making an Olympic debut in 2020.
Yeah, that's in
rowing.
Japan. Surfing is back in.
This
For
is like what has
2024.
been this.
You know, I believe surfing is back in for 2024, along with breakdancing. They're still trying to push basketball out. That could easily be done if the United States doesn't send anybody.
They already you can't
Dream
use
team
professional
doesn't exist.
you can't use professional athletes anymore. So
Yeah.
Basketball, four Olympic medals are now up for grabs in basketball with the addition of 3-on-3.
Oh, right. That's right. They brought the 3-on-3 variant.
Which
Thank you, Ice
includes
Cube.
which includes teams of 4 athletes.
Dude, Big Three is
3-on-3
still
is half
good shit.
court.
Yeah.
Agreed. Boxing sees gender equality in 2020. The number of men's weight divisions goes from 10 to 8. Women's increases from 3 to 5. I don't know how you call that equality, but okay.
Yeah, Jeannie, unfortunately, they took away our ability to take phone calls for a little while.
No update on that yet, by the way. I'm on it. Trust me. They're starting to hate me on the Skype boards now. Yeah.
Welcome to the rest of the world.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing is it's not just. Let me rephrase that. The good thing is there are a lot of broadcasters, much like us, who are screaming about how they are fucking up our livelihood. Can't take fucking calls.
Nope.
I mean, you can, but just
No, that's the only thing.
can't merge them in. Yeah.
you have that call. That's it.
Yeah.
Surfing, it will be a new sport for Tokyo.
Oh, Tokyo's coming in? Okay, I thought it was
2020.
That is
it's
Japan.
yes.
No, I said I thought it was France.
2020, but they have a 16-day window to allow for optimal waves. Each heat will last 20 to 25 minutes. The problem they're having with this is
they need a tsunami.
Because of the variability of each set of waves, so on and so forth. Table tennis is adding a mixed doubles.
How are they going to have fucking surfing in Tokyo?
How
Are
the
these
fuck
guys-
were they going to have surfing in France?
Well, they can't.
They can.
I don't know.
France has
France
has the south coast.
Yes,
and a
but
north coast.
They could do bodyboarding in
Yeah.
France. There's no waves to do no surfing in.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
But in
Wave
Tokyo,
pool.
in Tokyo, they'd have to build one. In Tokyo, where are these guys going to be in a fucking hazmat suit? I mean, the place is fucking contaminated. You see enough people running around with masks on their goddamn face. I don't.
Expressed by Web Boy or those.
Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, it's true.
The 8-Bit Bros.
It's true. I mean, the fucking oceans and seas.
BMX racing makes its debut in 2020.
Should not be an Olympic sport.
Why? It's racing.
Should have stayed in the X Games.
It's still in the X Games.
Well, that's where it could stay. It's not an Olympic sport. Neither is that fucking archery bullshit.
Oh, Jeannie, feel free to chime in every question that we ask when we go to the FMK.
Yeah, all she needs is a set of dice so we can roll for her.
Well, she can also just chime in on every single one of them that we do, regardless. So.
This is true.
It's true.
So that's what's coming in 2020, and there's a lot of variants and things that they're changing. They're changing things in karate. They're changing things in judo. Sport climbing is new in 2020.
Who?
Sport climbing.
What the fuck is sport climbing?
Speed climbing. Climb a wall. Race against the other person. First person to tap the bell wins.
Remember American Gladiators?
Sure.
Or Titan Games?
No, Titan Games sucked. American Gladiators. I'm watching all them other shows too. What is American Ninja Warrior?
Me.
That's a great show.
It's not as good as like actual Ninja Warrior. So.
No.
See, speed climbing.
Okay. So rock climbing a rock wall,
right?
Like you could do in Disney.
Yes. Where you can do pretty much anywhere. You can go to a gym and do it.
Yeah, or the Mall of America.
Which
Olympic
is very
sport.
cool. I did go to the Mall of America.
Olympic sport. You know, the originators of the Olympics must be rolling in their fucking graves.
Why? It's just adapting to the times.
No, it ain't. It's adapting to a bunch of fucking piss ants who can't do anything better in their life than fucking breakdance for a living.
If you're the best at what you do, it's all about bringing people together.
No,
it's not the sport, though.
The best of what they do is on TV. Ellen and all these other fucking shows that have breakdancing DJs.
So what's the difference if you're the best at what you do?
I mean, nobody's won America's Got Talent breakdancing anymore. That shit's dead. I don't see how this could be an Olympic sport. They should put it in the Paralympics. Oh, wait, was that wrong?
The views and opinions expressed by Webboy are his and his alone, not that of the 8-Bit Bros.
Too soon?
Not for anything. I think
I'm an asshole? Yes,
no,
I know
well,
that.
your aggregated news that you find seems to be very different from a lot of other people's. So for you not to realize that maybe 75% of the world actually enjoys breakdancing. Yes, you had your fad during the 90s and you let it go because you're old and bitter that you can't do it anymore. That maybe the rest of the world still likes this shit because, like, Just Dance, that still has a lot of people, like, watching it on Twitch and stuff like that. Yes, it's girls that are scantily clad and of age.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, Twitch just put rules in place to make sure that was the case.
So what you're saying, Webby, is you would prefer the Olympics to go back to how it was in the very beginning where it had 9 sports.
Throw a fucking stone. Get out there and lance somebody. And bring back the fucking nude chariot races.
Yo, have y'all seen Night Battles?
No, what the fuck is this?
History Channel late night now has a show called Night Battles.
Mm-hmm.
And it is medieval night fights. These motherfuckers is sword, shield, fucking beating the fuck
Really?
out of each other.
I'm gonna definitely have to drop this on the.
So
on the
do
fucking
people
TiVo.
lose limbs?
I haven't seen anybody losing their limbs yet, but I have seen a motherfucker get whacked in the arm wearing chainmail with a sword, and you know that shit had to hurt and probably break something at some point or another. But yeah, night fights.
Is it federal? What? North Carolina Elections Board votes for new elections in congressional.
We still.
Look,
on
it's the 7th item on the front of CNN.
So anyway,
Let me
the number
check
of
what
Olympic Games has grown from 9 at the very first Olympics in 1896.
Right, which was great
to
for them.
33 to be contested at the Tokyo Olympics in 2020.
33.
With more sports always keen to get onto this exclusive list.
Does anybody remember the short time period that bowling made it there?
Yes.
Yeah, along with badminton.
Yeah.
Baseball made it there.
Excuse me, badminton. Because that's no longer an Olympic sport, which is a shame because that was kind of fun. Watching them beat the shit out of that little birdie back and forth and crap.
I always like the fact you see
100 miles an
somebody
hour.
smack the fuck out of something and it go. Boom.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't even go anywhere really. It's like boom.
Yeah,
They
then you get
swung-
that one guy. Yeah, then you get that one guy who fucking drills it at the other guy at 100 miles an hour, hits him right in between the eyes. I don't even know how that was possible. Go ahead. What do you got? Let me guess. For Tokyo, we're gonna have
The selection
wasabi
process
rolling.
for sports bidding for the inclusion in the 2020 and 2024 Olympic Games.
Yeah.
Wrestling was brought back
Uh-huh.
to appear in 2020 along with baseball and softball. That was a joint bid.
Oh,
Climbing,
they got rid of
karate,
They got rid of squash.
roller sport,
Oh,
squash,
they got rid of squash, right?
wakeboarding.
There you
and-
go. There's your boogie boarding.
And wushu.
That's what I just said. He who can make the best California roll wins.
It's also interesting to note that a few other sports were also considered. Apparently, 12 sports were initially considered, and only 8 sports mentioned above were retained. Surfing, dancing, bowling, and netball missed out.
Netball missed out? That's big in fucking Japan. That used to be on like Spike TV here late at night, but remember Slam Ball too? Anybody remember Slam Ball? Where they were playing basketball on a court that was made out of trampolines?
Damn it. That is not what
That just sounds terrible.
Oh, it was great. All around not the whole court, but right around the fucking baskets with trampolines. You could bounce, boing, 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 slam dunk. It was great. It was great. Absolutely great. Totally not a sport, in my opinion. That's something more of an exercise in a gym or some shit.
Okay, they have a poll here. Which of these sports should be included into the Olympics?
Cricket.
Cricket?
Yes.
Dancing. Lacrosse.
We have dancing. They do that with the fucking little twirly shit.
Lacrosse. Squash.
Boring.
Netball.
Netball.
10-pin bowling.
Oh, bring back the bowling. As opposed to what? 7-pin bowling?
Ultimate. Whatever that is. Wakeboard.
Yeah.
Wushu. Whatever that is.
How do you spell that?
Other.
W-U-S-H-U?
There we go.
W-U-S-H-U.
That's the appropriate one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that first one kind of clickbaited me into it. The second one though is good.
Wushu is Chinese kung fu.
Oh, interesting.
It is a hard and complete martial art as well as a full contact sport.
Do you think UFC will ever make it? I mean, it's the ultimate like human battle on battle competition.
It would have if it existed.
just like gladiator matches were never part of the Olympics. No.
Too violent?
Yeah.
I mean, wushu sounds violent.
Yeah, but it's. I guess it could be.
No, there are tournaments all over the world that it is violent. There is a contact sport, but it's to the degree of violent as boxing is.
Yeah, I'm sure they've got some sort of
Points
protection.
are awarded, safeties in place, all kinds of stuff like that. Where
UFC, there's none of that.
And not to the degree that there is with boxing, and like Bellator is not going to make it. What was that? Bare knuckle boxing's not going to make it because that's way too.
Wait a second. So I'm reading more on this wushu shit, and there's 3 barehanded, short weapons, or long weapons.
Right, but
These dudes fight with a fucking broadsword.
Right, but like I said, watch night fights. You want to talk about?
All right, we want to take a break, or we just want to play a game? Going once, going twice. Looking for opinions here.
I'd like to go to the bathroom.
There you go.
There's your answer.
I would like to pee.
All right, 8-Bit Bros coming back after the break. We're gonna play a little Fuck, Marry, Kill. Have your dice ready over there, Thumper?
In SFK.
Somewhere.
He's like,
I think they're in the other room. So.
Oh, we're taking a break.
We're taking a break so you can find your dice.
Get them out of the box of dice.
Or don't you have an app on your phone that you hit the thing? You did have an app at one point.
Make sure you get the right dice, not the ones that have like sexual positions on them. That's not going to work.
Those are in another room, not in there.
All right, just making sure.
8-bit bros.
Those sit next to the sex swing.
Oh, there you go.
We'll be back.
Or the hammock. Or the hammock. Isn't that what we called them Tuesday?
Yes, just the hammock.
Just the
hammock. All right, we'll be back right after this.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Hello, pet owners. I'm Ranger Rob. And do you take your pet for walks? Do you go to parks? Do you go hiking? Then you're gonna need Ranger Rob poopy bags. That's right, Ranger Rob poopy bags, available at rangerrobpoopybags.com. Ranger Rob poopy bags are large, they have handles, and are lemon scented. And they're also biodegradable. Ranger Rob poopy bags are available at rangerrobpoopybags.com, or you can buy them directly on Amazon. If you're trying to be a responsible pet owner, then go to rangerrobpoopybags.com right now or Amazon and get your Ranger Rob poopy bags today. They're high quality, large, with handles, lemon scented, and biodegradable. Every package is a 2-month supply. Ranger Rob poopy bags, high quality, low price, good product. Visit rangerrobpoopybags.com or Amazon today. You won't be disappointed.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Tiny Thong Bikini Wearer.
Mr. Tiny Thong Bikini Wearer.
Beachgoers the world over see you coming and say, hey, check out the woolly mammoth in the rubber band.
A giant woolly mammoth.
Defying the natural laws of physics, you managed to squeeze a 46-inch waist into a 30-inch suit. Like ground meat crammed into a sausage skin, you take to the beach and proudly strut your stuff.
Yeah!
If you've got it, flaunt it. That's your motto, which is ironic because you haven't got it. So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, sweet cheeks, and know that if you weren't wearing that suit, we'd ask you to take a bow.
Mr. Tiny Thong Bikini Wearer.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
You got something you want to get off your chest? We want to hear it. Call in 917-720-3038. The Ironic Radio hotline is now open. Ironic Radio, well, isn't it?
I'm listening to 8-bit bros.
Oh, how do you like that, buddy? How's that feel?
Oh, God.
How's that feel?
What are you, Brady?
Go fuck yourself.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Got a big plan, this mindset, maybe it's right at the right place and right time. Maybe tonight in a whisper or handshake, sending a sign. Wanna make out and kiss hard, wait, never mind. Late night in passing, mention it flipped to her best friend. It's no thing, maybe it slipped, but the slip turns to terror and a crush to like. Then she walked in, he froze up, leave it to fright. It's cute in a way till you cannot speak, and you live to have a cigarette and these get weak. Escape was just a nod and a casual wave. Obsessed about it heavy for the next 2 days. It's only just a crush, it'll go away. It's just like all the others, it'll go away. Or maybe this is danger and you just don't know. You pray it all away, but it continues to grow. I want to hold you close, skin pressed against me tight. Lie still, close your eyes, girl. Then he walked up and told her, thinking maybe it'd pass. And they talked and looked away a lot, doing the dance. Her hand brushed up against his, she left it there. Told him how she felt and then they locked in a stare. They took a step back, thought about it, what should they do? Cause there's always repercussions when you're dating in school. But their lips met and reservations started to pass. Whether this was just an evening or a thing that would last. Either way he wanted her and this was bad. Wanted to do things to her, it was making him crazy. Now a little crush turned into a like. And now he wants to grab her by the hair and tell her, I want to hold you close, skin pressed against me tight. Lie still, close your eyes, girl. So lovely, it feels so right. I want to hold you close, soft breath beating hard as I whisper in your ear. I want to fucking tear you apart. I want to hold you close, skin pressed against me tight. Lie still, close your eyes, girl. So lovely, it feels so right. I want to hold you close, soft breath beating hard as I whisper in your ear. I want to fucking tear you apart. I want to hold you close, skin pressed against me tight. Lie still, close your eyes, girl. So lovely, it feels so right. I want to hold you close, soft breath beating hard as I whisper in your ear. I want to fucking tear you apart.
Hey, Pip Bros, late edition on this fine evening. Yeah, didn't do it that time. What are you playing with there?
I already burned it.
I didn't burn anything. You can edit it out. I'm sure you will.
No.
Oh. Well, that's good, I guess.
No.
I
won't put that much effort in.
I gotta empty my Netflix queue, man. That's just, look, Blue Mountain State.
Still hilarious fucking show.
Great show, yeah. Great show, hands down. All that shit, and then Christine shows up on Netflix.
Look at that.
Yeah, after I went crazy to watch that movie.
And now you can watch it whenever you want for the next 2 months.
True that. Yeah, probably. I have the list of stuff that leaves and comes and leaves and goes and goes and leaves and comes. All right, so...
Did our break run short?
No, it ran a full song.
Ran full. 5 minutes? Something like
7.
that. 7 minutes? Something like that. All right, so before we get to any game, period.
We need to spin a wheel.
And we'll...
Night fights. Did you watch it?
No. I went to the bathroom. Smoked half a cigarette.
And during... You are horrible at multitasking, old man.
And then came back here.
You don't know how to use the internet?
No.
Okay, so quit telling me about my state then.
I didn't have my phone. I don't know how you don't know about your states on every goddamn news fucking site there is.
All right.
Who's spinning first? Tom Gully?
Yeah, we're going to spin for Tom?
I don't know, Tom, did you show up in chat anywhere? Do you want to be spun for? Are you coming Tuesday?
He's got a
blizzard he's dealing with, apparently.
Yeah, which means no internet. The weather report as who? For Mr.
Tom?
Gully. Yup.
What do you mean as who? Doctor Who? The band Who? Which one of the personalities is he going to do?
Yeah, who? What personality? I had to do it as Trump.
Well, yeah, but no, he said... Was that? Is it literally the question mark? Can
Yes.
you just as blank?
Weather report as someone. Got to do it as someone.
In character.
We make him do it from the guy from fucking Match Game who used to hold the mic. The fuck was his name? Gene something another.
Well, considering there is a Doctor Who and there is a band, The Who, when you say weather report as who, that's why you put the question mark on the board.
I got you.
Mark Goodwin?
You confuse.
No, that was who produced it.
You confuse the simpletons. You know, folks like myself that don't know how to use the internet. Oh wait, hold on. Let's check. Can y'all still hear us on the internet?
Yeah, Gene Rayburn. Gene Rayburn, man, that's who we should make him do it as.
I don't
You
know.
know, he'd probably nail that.
I don't know. I'm trying to be somewhat complimentary of capabilities.
It's Gully. He's got a massive repertoire of shit he can do.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Bob Barker.
Oh, yeah, that could work too.
I don't know, man. I'd like to hear him do the whole thing as Sean Connery.
Yeah, I was going to go there next.
That would be too easy, but I feel you on that. I definitely. So let's do that.
See, that's where we approach it from different angles on this. I didn't think
yeah,
that he was going to have too much of a hard time doing Trump. And that's why I thought the Trump thing, I was like, yeah, that'll be pretty funny. He'll put this together. He'll do that. So I'm not trying to make him like hard and like where they're going to come out dumb on the other end.
Yeah, but if for your first round, because at some point in time,
Ooh. Let's make him do it from the dude from the Gong Show. What was his name? Gene Aubry?
Let's
Gene
make
Autry?
him do it as the dude.
Abide.
I'm with you.
Done.
The dude.
I'm spinning.
You're spinning.
Hopefully I get the same subject I got last week so I don't have to bring the news. What did I get? Oh, God. What the fuck is this? Country food and drink.
Oh.
Food and drink of a particular country.
Oh, God, no.
It's like sex position, but with food.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
food and drink.
I'm going to have to write this down. Oh, boy, oh, boy.
What's the first country that pops into your head over there, Thom?
Dude, you don't want to ask me right now because I've been I watched the show earlier today. Hold on, let me pull Netflix back up here so I can actually tell you what it was. Flavorful Origins.
Yeah, but we can't choose one out of there because he'll just go watch it and he'll bring that.
No. I've been very exposed to a lot of like Asian cuisine, so I just want to let you know that's probably not an area we should go for. Like, because I thought it would have been good.
See, the first one that popped in my head was Mongolia.
Of course.
Yeah, see, like I said, you immediately put yourself over there somewhere, and you're like,
yeah.
But I've just recently been exposed to like way too much. Like, I'm sorry, but if you didn't come with some like real solid, good food and drink from some areas over there, I would be heavily disappointed. Especially considering how many trademark fucking, we're talking per village, okay? There's shit that has come, people go to different villages to get certain meals over there. Like, I just added a place to my bucket list because they have 500-year-old olive trees that are 20 meters tall. And there's a restaurant in this region that serves all olive dishes. There's one that they do that is a 7-year fermented olive paste that they use that is the flavorant.
Call it olive paste.
No, it's not called olive paste.
That they use as a flavorant to like several different meals. I'm like, this is a place I have to go. As much as I love olives, this is a place I have to go. And it was the very first episode, and I was like,
tapenade.
Yes, a tapenade.
Tapenade.
I have some really good tapenade in the cupboard right now too.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
That's Indian.
Oh, so it's curry, curry, and more curry.
No, not if you went for a purely Sri Lankan menu. It wouldn't be.
True. Come on, give me my country.
Yugoslavia. My ancestral homeland. And the reason I do that is because the country doesn't exist anymore.
Come on, bro. Can't we give him someplace like Tuvalu, which is literally 26 kilometers squared?
Let's give him Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. It's one of my favorite names for a country.
Or Nauru, which is 21 kilometers squared.
This one goes and Googles the smallest countries in the world, please.
It's exactly what I Googled. Smallest countries in the world.
Yeah, not for anything. That's what was so appealing about watching. I'm telling you, I'll go watch that too. If you kind of a foodie, go watch Flavorful Origins, and it talks about the history of like where these flavors in a lot of the Asian dishes came from. There are places that specialize in a certain sauce that makes a dish. And there may be 9 families that have their own master sauciers.
Added to queue.
So what are we going to give him? Which one of those tiny little places you want to give him?
Tuvalu.
All right, Tuvalu is your place.
Tuvalu.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead, spin, man.
That's probably going to be real easy because there's one scientist that's been there. He traveled the whole country, and they eat this.
Ah.
What do you get? My face is.
This is right up his alley. Big word of the week.
Oh, okay.
I can do that.
Yeah,
Big
yeah. I have
the
no
week.
problem. I have no problem with him being able to pull that off at all.
Laser it for thump.
What am I getting? Slide more towards in your face so I can actually see it. A little more?
That's yellow.
That is weather report as.
Oh, do we want to do dueling weather reports?
No, we are
that's
doing
what
dueling.
it is.
Remember, we decided that on this rendition, duels are happening, and then we weigh the two against each other.
Betty White?
No.
Damn it.
No. The dude with the really big, thick glasses from Trailer Park Boys.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Because my wiener goes like this.
Okay.
Bubbles.
And then my bird stood up. Oh, you kitty.
All right, you got dice over there?
No.
You didn't find your dice.
I didn't
That
even
was
look for
your
them.
one sole job was to find your dice.
He
That's
found
all
them
right.
on the internet. Good.
I
He found them on the internet.
I have lady, and I went in there and decided to talk more about y'all to her.
Uh-oh. So, weather report as bubbles. That should be fucking great right there.
Alrighty.
Is it a sex swing attached to a bondage frame, or as I tell people, exercise equipment?
It's a hammock.
I like the exercise equipment better. But, all right.
All right. Here's your dice.
Jeannie wanted Dubai.
Dubai for what?
For my country.
No, Tuvalu.
Yep, Tuvalu.
26 kilometers squared.
I want to say Wiener Schnitzel. I had that the other day, by the way. Right? Was it Wiener Schnitzel?
Yes, you had Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah, it was pretty damn good.
Alrighty, roll. Oh, well, okay. You can go find dice, and you can give me numbers.
145.
145. Gail Godot.
Okay.
Anna Kendrick.
Okay.
Michelle Ndegeocello. Ndegeocelllo. Wincello. NDE. I really don't know how to pronounce that name. All right. He's so far, Thump. He has Gail Godot, Anna Kendrick, and Michelle Ndegeocello.
Spell that for me again.
Ndegeocelllo.
Cello. And it's Michelle.
You only need 3.
Brand new out the pack.
Brand new out the pack for the game. Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck Andrew Kennick. Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick, you're fucking Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
You're gonna marry who?
Bordeaux.
Oh, I like it.
Who?
First one.
Gail Godot.
Gail Godot. Yeah.
And you're killing Michelle Ndegeocello.
Fuck yeah.
Can I see? Can you make a bigger picture?
You don't have to.
I love it. These dice are flat, not shiny.
Ooh.
She's a singer. She's a horrible singer. No, she's a beautiful singer. She looks like Robin Quivers, just younger.
All right, Thump. So roll some die for me.
2, 5, 6.
2, 5, 6. Anna Chomsky. Cholumsky. CHLUMSKY.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know.
Michelle Ndegeocello. And Brittany Spears.
Killing her.
Yeah.
So it's between F and M, huh? Of who was that? Michelle what?
Michelle Ndegeocello and Anna Cholumsky.
Ndegeocello is the black singer. Anna Cholumsky. Oh, Jesus Christ. She was the kid, the little girl in the movie My Girl.
Oh, I know who the other girl is.
Or is that me being a pedophile?
Actually, not for anything, Webb. If we talked about on several occasions of how you've identified fuckable partners of famous people.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I definitely border on that line. Yes.
Yes,
I know. Hots for the Olsen twins and fucking Miley Cyrus before. Yeah, but I was right on all of them. They all grew up to be hot little pieces of ass that were totally fuckable and insane in the membrane. Which means they're the perfect whores.
All right.
Anna doesn't marry. I'm sorry. This girl's hot as hell. She grew up to be beautiful.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably. I'll go marry there and.
You're gonna fuck Michelle Ndegeocello?
Yeah.
He's got no choice. He's got to kill Brittany. That bitch is crazy.
Oh no, I have no choice. I've met her, and just like you and what's her name?
Oh God! Don't even say it, please. That bitch is getting married now to fucking Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
What a head case. I told you she was a fucking head case, though.
But yeah. So I mean, we talk about personal past relationships with people, and yeah, no. Brittany would be. Even to this day, if I ran back into her, it'd be like I got to go the other way.
Same thing with the Simpson girls too. Both of them, kill them both.
All right, Thump, you get to go first.
One, 2, 5.
Nicki Minaj, Kristen Bell, Summer Glau.
Who was the last one?
Summer Glau. Glau.
That's the chick from the Terminator. Firefly.
Marrying, killing, fucking.
Marrying Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
killing Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
And fucking Summer Glau.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kirsten?
Webby. Kristen. Kristen.
135.
135. Nicki Minaj.
He's killing her.
Yeah, he is, but go ahead.
Jennifer Garner.
Yep, he's killing Minaj.
Summer Glau. It's really sad you guys didn't roll a 4 or a 6.
I'm sure it is. All right, who do I have? 135 once again? I'm sorry.
Nicki Minaj.
Right, yeah.
Jennifer Garner. Summer Glau.
351. Fuck, marry, kill.
Fucking Jennifer Gardner.
Yeah.
Marrying Summer Glau.
Yeah.
And killing Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. Because I don't think I could have a conversation with her.
You sure?
She would just fucking super base me all day long. No, no way. I wouldn't be. That'd be like trying to talk to my kid for 2 hours. What'd you say? What? Can't have a conversation.
So are you curious on who 4 and 6 were?
No. Because it's going to disappoint me.
Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
Madonna was 4. And 6? Betty White.
I would have married. I would have married her.
Yeah, it would have been like marry her.
For the money.
Fucking Minaj and killing the other girl still.
All right, Webby, roll. Radio Land. Peace out. We'll see you on the early edition next week.
Oh, it's the beginning of the week. 246.
246. Emma Watson.
Uh-huh.
Kobe Smulders.
Colby.
Smulders.
Colby Smulders. Yeah, and?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh.
J-Law.
Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, I've seen her naked, so. She's a dirty girl. Oh, Colby Smulders, a chick from The Shield. Harry Potter. I've seen her naked, too.
Aloha Mora.
Hermione. I've seen her naked, too. Going to...
You're marrying Emma Watson. We all know it.
No, I'm not.
She fits his Woody Allen profile.
No, I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
Sure, it's Woody Allen.
I'm gonna fuck Jennifer Lawrence.
Web boy.
Just saying.
See, this is tough, man.
You're marrying Jennifer J-Law.
For the money. She's the highest paid actress 2 straight years in a row. The chick's got billions. But who's she married to?
It don't matter. It's irrelevant.
She's not married. Fucking Colby Smulders. That bitch is hot as hell. How I Met Your Mother, by the way. In case no one out there knows who she is. Marrying J-Law. And offing Emma Watson.
Wow. I can say I'm not surprised. Thump?
356.
356. Meredith Palmer. Pippa Middleton.
Oh, God, really?
And J-Law.
Meredith who again?
Palmer. Palmer.
Oh.
Yeah, you're killing her. I'm
yeah, I'm killing her. Even though she's hilarious and not for anything, you'd probably really honestly should throw her into the fuck 'em category because she is the sexual deviant of The Office. Like, not for anything. I just walked in there. My girls was watching The Office when I walked in during our first commercial break, and this chick literally showed her tits. So
you can't offer then.
No, I'm going to go ahead and just say fuck her because it's probably just going to be a shit ton of fun. and then we'll do Mary Kill.
You're gonna kill Jennifer Lawrence, and you're gonna marry Pippa Middleton.
Smart choice, marrying Pippa Middleton, by the way.
Yeah.
Very smart. You instantly, you, sir, and I say sir in the most appropriate way, because by marrying her, you become royalty.
I know. That's why I was like, there's not. Unfortunately, by the cash out there, she just lost by like. It's
Kate
not
Middleton.
normal that you would be killing Law, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because you're basically becoming royalty.
The only one on this card that no one rolled.
Yeah,
Rihanna.
Would have been bad to kill her. Hasn't she been beaten up enough already?
All right, Thump, you're up.
3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5. Nicole Richie. Rachel Ray.
Oh God.
Emmanuel. I think it's Chikri. CHRIQUI.
CHRIQUI?
Yes.
What was the first name?
Emmanuel. EMMANUELLE.
You ain't got to spell that because everybody knows those movies. Emmanuel, Sophie Ann. Oh, Entourage.
Yeah.
Don't mess with the Zohan.
All right, so give them to me one more time again.
Nicole Richie.
Killing.
Rachel Ray.
Marrying.
Because she cooked good for you.
Uh-huh.
Emmanuel.
I was Fat Man. Fat Man need food.
Emmanuel Chikri.
Emanuela.
And not for anything. Fuck her, but I probably wouldn't enjoy it.
I don't know.
All right, what do you got over here?
I'll check. 1.
Emma Stone.
3. Oh, God.
3. Nicole Richie. 6. Raven Simone.
Oh.
Who?
Raven Simone.
Okay.
That's so Raven.
Yeah, yeah.
The Cosby Show.
No, don't go there, bro. Come on.
She been around for a while, man. She been around
Yeah,
for a
but
while.
you don't want to put that
I'm
view
not,
in his
I'm
head.
not going there. I would go with hanging with Mr. Cooper first, okay? Killing Nicole Richie.
Yeah.
Done?
Yeah, because I'm not even interested in fucking meeting Paris Hilton. Because if she's anything like the other fucking moron I know.
You wouldn't by hanging out with Nicole Richie anymore.
Well, yeah, they really don't know. Really not that much. Well, they were childhood best friends. I'm sure they're still friends, no?
No, based on what both of them have more, like, over the past couple of years, they've just grown apart and, like, into other shit. Like, not for anything, Paris has been killing it in her adulthood of the responsibilities she started taking. Like, she took over the Hilton industry the way she was, like, kind of supposed to. She's a very intelligent businesswoman, it seems.
She doesn't play the persona of the dumb blonde.
Fucking Raven Simone. I don't know why. She's such an ugly old bag now at 33.
I thought it was hilarious to find out that Kim Kardashian was personal assistant to Paris Hilton. And that's actually where we first got our first taste of Kim.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. But I dude, like I said, Netflix documentaries, man.
Yeah, no, I've been doing the
finding
same
out
thing.
shit all over the place.
Fucking Raven Simone. I don't know why. Killing Nicole Richie and marrying Emma Stone. Yeah, and that's not of my repertoire.
Only one on this card no one rolled? Jessica Biel.
Oh, okay.
All right, Webby, you're up.
She's doable. One, 5, 6.
Margot Robbie.
Oh.
Sia. Heather Graham.
Did you say Margot Robbie?
Yep.
Isn't that Sierra?
Sia. S-I-A.
The singer.
Oh.
On the chandelier.
Yeah.
Who was the last one? I'm sorry.
Heather Graham.
Oh. Is that Roller Girl? It's Roller Girl. Oh, God, no. Who was the second one? Oh, God. I got
Sia.
All right. Okay. Oh, Christ almighty. I got 2 hotties and a lunatic.
Webb's marrying the lunatic.
Yep.
No, I've already done that once, almost twice. Not going down that road again. Heather Graham is Roller Girl. I mean, oh, God, but Margot Robbie's fucking hot as hell.
Smoking hot.
Yeah, she's that Australian actor. Actor. They don't like to be called actresses anymore. Oh, God, marrying her. Once upon a time. Oh,
Margot
Jesus
Robbie?
Christ. Yeah, fucking the shit out of Heather Graham and killing Sia because I don't think I could stand the way she would sing to me that dinner's ready.
And the fact you'd never see her face? Isn't she the one that wears the hair in front of her face?
Yeah. But
All right, Thump, what do you got over there?
We've seen her already.
356.
356.
All right, so you've got
Lindsay Lohan.
And then Sia. And Heather Graham.
Killing
Lindsay?
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't stick my dick in that either. You never know what you might catch
And what
off
was
that.
the last one?
Heather Graham.
Graham.
Roller Girl. From Dirk Diggler. What movie was that with Burt Reynolds and Roller Girl? The fuck was the name of that movie?
Click on her wiki.
Plus 45. Boogie Nights.
Okay.
She was also in The Hangover, I believe.
Yes, she was in The Hangover.
So
Austin Powers Killing Me Softly, License to Drive.
KFM.
Killing Lindsay Lohan. Fucking Sia. And marrying Heather Graham.
Yep.
It's a good call.
Well done.
It's a good call.
On this card, nobody picked Kate Hudson or Julia Stiles.
Oh, wow.
God.
All right, who's up? Thump, you're up. You just went. So you get to come back around. Snake draft.
346.
346. Kristen Stewart.
I've rolled so many doubles.
Yeah, me too. Kristen Stewart is hot as shit.
Sarah Palin. And Tina Fey.
Oh, God.
I'm marrying Tina Fey.
For the comedic value?
I'm killing Palin because I don't need to deal with Tina twice. And fucking the first girl.
Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart.
God, that's another girl I got to think for.
What do you got here?
She's Twilight.
1, 2, 5. Oh, a complete card here. Barbara Streisand.
God almighty.
Melissa McCarthy. And Jane Fonda.
Oh. Yeah, what are you doing there?
Yeah, right?
I'm actually kind of intrigued. Because this may speak volumes for who you are.
Fucking Melissa McCarthy.
Okay.
Marrying Jane Fonda.
Okay.
Who's the first one?
Barbara Streisand.
Killing that bitch. Ski slope of a nose. Killing that bitch. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't think you would have gone that way.
Why? Which way do you think I would have went?
I think you were going to marry Melissa McCarthy.
No.
I thought he was going to marry Streisand because
You were going to fuck Streisand.
he's
and you were
financially
gonna kill
motivated.
Jane Fonda.
He's financially motivated with a lot of his marries, and so that's kind of why I thought Streisand would get the top billing because
I
none of them bitches got money like Streisand.
Yeah, and I could
Jane
go down
Fonda
that road
does.
with you.
No, she
Jane
doesn't.
Fonda. Yeah, Jane
No.
Fonda's fucking filthy rich.
She is not.
Maybe back in 1980.
She is not Streisand rich.
All right, Webby, you're up. 2 more rounds. 3, 4, 5. Mindy Kaling. Kaling.
That's The Office.
Avril Lavigne.
Oh.
Madonna.
Oh, God. I don't even need to bring that one up, but might as well.
Oh, man.
Okay. Madonna.
You gotta hate when you don't roll doubles and it's so generic, your numbering.
Yeah, like 1, 2, 3,
Or just the opposite end of that, yeah.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Fucking Madonna.
You sure you didn't get 1, 2, 6 over there?
I would have probably preferred it, but I didn't get that
Fucking
lucky.
Madonna.
Okay.
Marrying Avril Lavigne and killing off Mandy Colling.
Oh, see, I would be marrying Mindy Kaling. She is a hilarious comedian and comedic actor.
Yeah, Office.
Actually, out of that whole list, she's the only one I do follow on Instagram. So.
Alrighty, Thump.
4, 5, 6.
Avril Lavigne. Madonna.
6.
Jessica Alba.
Oh.
Marrying Alba.
Yeah.
And I'm
Which
trying to
psycho
figure
are you
out.
gonna
I'm
fuck?
trying to
Which
figure
one are you
out.
gonna kill?
I'm trying to figure out how to kill them both, but
Unfortunately, that's not the name of the game. It's
yeah,
not marry,
yeah.
kill, kill.
Damn it. Oh man. Madonna when she was a real slut, like back in the day, like a virgin Madonna. That's the one I'm fucking.
Before the broken Madonna.
Right. Before this dingbat Madonna that is now. And never, Levine has been dead since this conversation started. And you said Madonna, and I was like, hold on, I got to think about this for a second. There's got to be a way I can work this.
All right, 2 names on this card that neither one of you chose. Sarah Silverman and Elizabeth Warren.
Ooh.
I would have killed both of them.
See?
All right, last one.
Madonna's worth almost $1 billion now, by the way.
Last one, and then we'll do one bonus.
Okay, good.
That's okay. Maybe if I'd have fucked her back then, I'd still be part of that $1 billion now.
I met her back then.
All right, Thump.
Last one.
Plus a bonus.
2, 5, 6.
2, 5, 6. Catherine. I guess it's Heigl.
Oh.
Catherine Hagel.
Yeah.
Heigl.
Yep.
5, Halle Berry. 6, Bethany Frankel.
I like her.
You said Bethany Frankel?
Frankel. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking Real Housewives of New York.
Killing her.
Bethany and Frank.
Fucking
She was
two,
on-
fucking 2, marrying 1. So that would be.
Catherine Heigl, huh?
Yeah, dude. Marrying Catherine Heigl.
And I don't know who.
Halle Berry.
Fucking Halle Berry. Because it just fits my profile. I would Billy Bob Thornton the fuck out of that moment.
Yep, like he did.
All right, you.
1.
Anne Hathaway.
Oh. Yay, me. Anne Hathaway, Catherine Heigl, and Bethany Frankel.
Yes.
1, 2, 6.
Yes.
See how good I am. I'm on top of this shit now. I am fuck, marry, kill. Fucking Catherine Heigl. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah. I'm killing Bethany.
So we agree and we agree.
She's on The Apprentice, man. Who gives a fuck about her? Yeah, and I'm totally Anne Hathaway.
Marianne Hathaway, huh?
Fuck yes.
Fuck yeah.
Anne Hathaway. Come on now. The Anne Hathaway. Yes.
Does she got the blue check mark next to her name? Are you sure?
Yeah, on Facebook she does.
All right.
Twitter. She's just hot as hell.
You two need to pick a number between 1 and 8.
7.5.
I'm just gonna say 8 because I can't roll the dice for 7 or 8. He said 7.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Roll
Because
your dice.
1 through 6.
He was picking a card based on his hand. His bonus.
I was picking a card based on the number of cards I have in my hand.
Okay. 1, 2, 6.
1, 2, 6.
1.
Jim Carrey.
Okay.
2. Steve Carell.
The Office. 40-year-old virgin. And 6.
Bill O'Reilly.
Oh, we're killing Bill O'Reilly.
I don't know if I'm killing Bill O'Reilly. I might want to fuck him just for the pillow talk.
No, you're killing Bill O'Reilly. Come on. And the question is what Jim Carrey are you judging it off of for your fuck Mary?
Okay. I am fucking the 40-year-old virgin.
Steve Carell.
Yeah. Because I can pitch. It's okay. It's good. As long as I'm not catching, I can be a pitcher. It's good. Fucking Steve Carell, killing Bill O'Reilly, and marrying any variety of Jim Carrey. But specifically, it would have to be the Jim Carrey from the years of the Johnny Carson show.
I personally would have to have, if I had to say Mary on Carrie, it would be for most recent Jim. I like crazy bugged out Jim that comes to the fucking red carpet and goes, "You fuckers just don't understand. None of this is real." I want that guy.
All right, what do you have over there, brother?
1 through 5, excuse me.
Jim Carrey, Roger Federer,
tennis player.
Jimmy Fallon. You said 1, 3, 5, right?
Yes, I did. Damn, we're killing Federer.
Wow, all that money.
Not when you got someone like fucking Jimmy Fallon there. He's making just as much money and doesn't look as haggard.
Fucking him, and you already heard the reason why I'm going after Carey for the Mary. So
Yeah, but see, if he kept Federer even as a side piece, it would have given him Swiss liability, which a whole lot of good things can come with that Swiss nationality.
But you don't get that because you married him. You don't get it as a side piece.
I'm also not interested. It comes down to the fact that just like what you said earlier about Nicki Minaj, I just don't feel I could have a conversation. I could sit back and probably shoot the shit with Carey and Fallon. So,
all right, only one on this card that nobody chose: Norm Macdonald.
Oh man, that would have made a great 3 for where I ended up. Fallon, Norm, and fucking Jim. That would have been
who would you have killed?
Sorry, Norm. Sorry, Norm. You're still dying, man. I would have hated it, but it would have been like the comedy trio.
Didn't Kevin Goatee just meet him?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Him and the I can't remember who else it was.
You want to do one more?
One more.
All right, we'll do one more.
Fucking doubles again.
Wow, I rolled the exact same thing.
All right, what do you have? 1,
3,
4,
5.
1, 3, 5. Leatherface.
Oh, I just watched that movie last night. The Leatherface movie, not the Texas remake.
Right.
All right. Leatherface, Alf, or Cyrus Black.
Oh, wow.
All right.
At least Cyrus Black's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, but Cyrus is dying.
Well, he dies anyway, but okay.
But he lives on as a ghost. And it's
So
Sirius.
you're killing
it's
Sirius Black.
Sirius Black.
Well, he's either fucking Alf or marrying Alf.
Either way, he becomes a bestialist.
Nobody said I had to consummate the marriage. But I love Alf. Like, I actually still have, like, all the Alf puppets and the paper records from back in the day, the little 45 paper records that you could get at Burger King.
I have them, too.
Yeah.
I can't believe anybody else on the face of the planet remembers that. Good job. Bonus points. Yeah, bonus points.
And so I guess at that point, I'm fucking Leatherface? He'd be down for it.
You might not survive it, but he'd be down for it. All right. What do you got there? 2. Iceman.
Okay.
Top Gun.
Alf is my 5.
No, 5 is Sirius Black.
Oh, okay.
And 6 is Captain America.
And kill him like Marvel just basically admitted.
See now. Sirius Black.
He's a wizard. The things he could do to your prostate.
Y'all don't understand how good my house has started smelling. Like, there's this aroma of, like, really good food coming from the other room right now.
We're almost done.
I
you'll
know.
be free.
I like the way you slid the double bonus in there.
So I've gotten all like superheroes. Iceman from the Marvel Comics.
Or
Top Gun.
Or Top Gun. It's remember, it's the Nabib bro. So you can pull.
I know. I mean, you say Captain America, and that
well,
leaves
if
me...
you stay with the theme of the card, it seems like it is Iceman from the comic.
Right. Because it's all like, I don't want to say superheroes because
Alf
I guess
is not a superhero.
No, but well, depends.
He did play one during what was the Alf superhero?
Yeah, one of them episodes.
What's the name of that?
You put those cards away. Okay. Iceman, Sirius Black, Captain America. I am fucking Captain America, marrying Sirius Black, and killing Iceman. Yeah.
There you have it.
Yeah, I'm going down that road because I ain't sticking my dick anywhere near the Iceman. I should have it'll fall off.
Unless you take the Iceman from Top Gun, then it's Val Kilmer.
And no, then I'm definitely killing him. Either way, he's dying. I'm gonna get Captain America to do it, so I'm not held liable.
Did he sign the superhero
I don't know.
amnesty act?
I'll pillow talk him into doing it.
And there you have it, people.
Alf reboot in fucking
Yeah,
development.
They've been talking about it for a while
Oh.
now.
Yeah, for a year and a half.
I had something come across my wires earlier, and it is
North Carolina's
2021 for the
what
remake of Space Jam 2 2021.
Oh, the LeBron James one.
Oh, LeBron didn't get to announce it?
I don't know who
It was
announced
supposed
it.
to happen at some point, and then you would have thought it would have happened at the All-Star game because it was Team LeBron. The fucking NBA is so fucked up.
All right, Ipit Bros.
Anybody watch that game?
We done. Thumb's got
Shit-ass
food.
game.
Thumb's got food.
Yeah,
I need to
Thumb's
go
got
to
food.
bed. I've been up since 4 a.m.
I'm right with you at 5, but you got me beat, so I'm not going to complain.
I'm cooked.
Yeah,
Stick
I
a fork in me.
want to go home myself and find that thing we call a bed.
All right, Ipit Bros.
Pass the
We be
fuck
out of here.
See you on the early edition.
See you on the early edition.
Is that what we're calling it now, the early edition?
Yep. Which really fucks with the people on Good Talk Radio because they get them backwards. They get the late edition, then they get the early edition.
See, you're just making things worse.
I just love it.
That's it.
All right, we out.
Late.